if I land this, I'll have caught more Mulloway today than flathead. Yes. All right, today we are just going for a fish. Flathead, whiting, maybe have a crack for a Mulloway later on, but for now the weather's amazing, so let's go. Come on, you coming or what? We've got to go. Flathead season is here. This is the flathead box. You know, you don't want to mix flathead lures with bream lures, just keep them separate. So many lures to choose from, but I think I'll go with jerkbait to start with. And in my usual form, I will go with the tried and tested absolute favourite. I'll go that guy there with just 2 trebles, slightly heavier gauge hooks, so I've only got 2 instead of 3. A glide. Let's go. Oh no, let's go the bright. That guy. And some of you might be wondering why I'm storing them this way. Quite simply because it keeps the tails from getting bent on your glides, and a lot of your fancy glides, once that tail's bent, they won't swim quite the same. So do that, and then I'll go 6-inch Kitech Easy Shiner. All right, that's me for a start. I'll get a leader on that rod. We'll get ourselves sorted and we'll start fishing. The wind's going to make it interesting. I'll tell you what, the other one I'm going to do is already make a change, because the water here's got that real greeny colour to it, so I'm going to swap out from that guy, which that's one of my all-time favourite duo jerkbaits, but I'm going to go to one that's got more flash, so it kicks off heaps of light in this sort of coloured water. So I'll go to that one there, just for that bit of sparkly look. Oh, for God's sake, hope they catch the fish as good as they catch each other. That guy there. It's actually translucent, but it's got heaps of flash. First flathead cast of the season. I don't want to get a fish on my first cast. Don't know about you, but it's always a bad thing for me. Get one straight away, fishing goes all downhill from there. Now we're in business. Second cast. It's pretty shallow in there. It's almost bent minnow water. It's really shallow. Just sounding this whole sort of line here along this wall, just see what's along here, if there's any fish stacked up anywhere. Got a lure out, try and catch a tailor for some fresh bait. Still just a searching program at this point. Oh. Got the tailor. Got Terry the tailor. Bad news for this little guy. He is going to be bait later on. if I was getting serious, I'd fish him live, hole, put him out. In the well. Let's go again, the old double clutch. Job done. Wind's fizzled out a little bit. Got ya. I don't think he's very big. In fact, oh yeah, it's a flathead. Not big at all. But on the board, that will do. All right, I'm just going to lift this guy in quickly. There we go. On the deck, pop those hooks out and send him back. Anyway, it's a fish. Just been sussing out a few spots along the way. Ooh, that nearly ended up on my finger. There you go. Just a little fella. But like I said, we're on the board. So that's all that matters. Hopefully we can only go up from here with bigger fish. There you go, that fish would be legal to keep in Victoria. You're allowed to keep them between 35 and 55 centimetres, and then after that they have to go back because of the slot limit, and it's working really well. Like, we've seen lots and lots of big flatties, obviously because once they get over that size they have to be let go, but they're the big breeders and that's the reason for doing it, and it's working because we're seeing way more big fish through our estuary systems. Check that for no marks. Let's go again. Okay everybody, sorry to jump in through the episode, but I need to give you a bit of a backfill of what's going on. Obviously a very slow day of fishing for me. Decide to go Mulloway fishing, chuck some baits in the water, absolutely no rush. It's Mulloway fishing, haven't got camera gear ready or anything. The live bait swims over one of the dead baits. As I'm trying to fix that, the bait takes off in my hand. This has all happened in the first couple of minutes, mind you, so nothing is actually ready. So I'm gonna leave you to it and we'll pick up this fish as I sort of get it near the boat, and then the episode can continue smoothly. I don't get fishing sometimes. Like, I'm happy, but I don't get it. I have busted myself today to try and just catch a flatty or two. Yeah, it's a Mulloway. It's a nice one too. I've busted myself to catch a flatty or two. And then I'm like, oh, I'll just, you know, go for the holy grail and try and catch a Mulloway. Put a bait in, literally 5 minutes. Pick the rod up as I wound on it. Oh, that's sort of taken off. That's a nice fish, look at him. That's wild. And you'll notice here I'm fishing mono too. I really like fishing mono when I'm bait fishing. Just seems to work well. Oh, he's not a monster, but that'll do. That will do for late afternoon. Haven't even had dinner yet. How bloody good is that? Oh, stop. No, don't. Stop, 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 stop. Shaking up my ginger beer, mate. Ah, oh, there's a hook there. I need to be real careful. Tell you what I'm going to do is pop this hook out so I don't get, because see it's right there. I'll get that out the way. I'll lift this guy up quickly because I want to let it go. So we don't want to keep it out of the water for long. But how good is that? Late afternoon, before dinner, hour out from a tide change, we're on the board in the best possible way. The absolute best possible way. All right, this is about the best kickoff I could ever hope for a Mulloway session. 5 minutes of fishing, and we're on the board. You'll see here what I'm doing too. I'm not rocking the fish back and forth like flathead, Mulloway, cod, species like that. They're fish that can literally sit still, and the best way to let them recover is to just let them sit. We've got the water flowing downstream here. I've just got his head pointing into it and his gills are just, you know, flapping in and out. He's just getting his breath back. Rocking them back and forth isn't actually good because the water doesn't go so good through their gills when they're going backwards. The other thing with Mulloway, although they're a massive, tough fish, the absolute king of the estuary and their environment, they don't take well to being kept out of the water for long. So it pays to be real quick with them. See, he's starting to flap his pectoral fins. He's all good. There we go. That's what you want to see. That was the perfect start to a fishing session. Not even set up properly yet. The way that ate, absolutely no mistaking it. This is a Mulloway for sure. Let's go around here. Let's go around there. And I was literally just bored, so I'm like, oh, I'll just have a cast with the plastic. Oops. Okay, that there, I'll put that there. It's just the eat on them, when they eat a plastic, they just go like crunch. It's just their jaws shutting. Yeah, that's one for sure. Yes. Here I was going, oh, I think I've missed the tide. Might not get another one. And I'd be interested to know from you guys who, look, there's plenty of you blokes out there that catch these guys like I have hot dinners. So often I find they love to do a lap of the boat. So you've always got to sort of be ready for it, obviously around the anchor. And that's just what I've found. But yeah, let me know if you found the same thing. Here we go. This is so good. This is making up for a tough day flathead fishing. Says a lot when you've, well, I haven't landed it yet, but if I land this, I'll have caught more Mulloway today than flathead in less time. Get out from under there. Oh, similar size fish. And it's a great thing, like, for so many years, like, Mulloway, and they are such a great creature, but that they were such a rarity in Victoria in a lot of areas, and the last few years their numbers are getting better. And the great thing is that the guys that are catching them, and catching them regularly, are all about letting them go, for the simple fact that you let them go, they grow big, they breed, and you end up with more of that, which is so good. Oh, sorry mate, sorry, stop it, stop it. They grunt, they groan, they look absolutely unbelievable. Look at the colours in it, purple, oh, bronze, everything. Hey, okay, okay, I get it. Here we go, let me just... How could you not say that is one of the coolest fish in the ocean? And can you hear that croaking? And that's what they call them, croakers. Let's get this one back. A little bit smaller than the last one, but as they say, Mulloway's a Mulloway, doesn't matter how big or how small they are, and that's a male, it's milting everywhere. So it's really important that, to me, that this fish goes back, because there's a fair chance that he's hanging around with a big female. Oh, wow. A big female, I probably deserve that. It's fat too. Let's send you back, buddy. So cool. And that, I'll show you what I caught it on, is little 5-inch diesel minnow, 1/4 ounce jig head. Looks a lot like a mullet, just a perfect little snack size for that guy. So good. All right, as much as it hurts me to move, I'm gonna make a move because I'm currently sort of fishing wind against tide. Look at this. So I've got line going that way up there and we're facing that way. It's just not sort of right. So I'm gonna relocate to another point where hopefully I've got a better sit or we've got less wind so we sit more with the tide. So I wanna stay here though. Like how do you not wanna stay when you've caught 2 mulloway in one spot? But when you're not fishing properly either, I think, you know, that'll cost you. You can be in the world's best spot, but if things aren't sitting right and lines are getting dragged and it's just A and B ain't making C at the moment. So let's get out of here. Hurts to leave. Baits are still good. One sort of in that way. We'll go to this one. There, I suppose. There we go. Cooking dinner. Mulloway. I'm trying to have my dinner. There we go. And the way this is set up, I just recast both those baits, walked to the front to have my dinner. But this Mulloway thinks it's his dinner time, and I'm cool with that. I'm having a medium rare Scotch fillet. He's having a rare piece of squid. This is crazy. The sun hasn't even set. We're into fish number 3. I don't think he's huge, but I don't care. What's really nice about this is we're tucked in out of the wind. So often when you fish, you try and find that comfortable spot to fish, and it might not be as productive as the one you wanted that's out in the wind, but when I came in here, I was, you know, as confident, I suppose, as I could be. Oh, how good do you look? You can see why guys just get obsessed with these things. Like they just become nocturnal. They just spend stupid hours fishing through the night to chase these guys. And once you get good at catching them, which I'm not, but the guys that are, they catch lots of them, and big ones. Let's get you in the net, mate. We'll get you back. Oh, I'm gonna get those parasites off his pectoral fin for him too. Those dirty little rats have literally latched onto his pectoral fin and they've been chewing it. So we'll fix that up for him as well. Here he comes, come on. There we go, there we go. In the net. All right, we'll do this quickly. See, look at that. Dirty little things. That's how they've actually been chewing his fin. Such a gross animal. Let's get these hooks out. Just be good, mate. It's just inside the top of his mouth. I'll be able to see more without those on. It's literally right there. There we go. That's out. Come on, mate. Just, you're going to go back in a sec. See where the parasites have chewed on his pectoral fin? So I've done him a favour by getting rid of those. How good is that? Let's send it back. Let's see if we can catch another one.
Tell you what, if I lived in a place where there was good numbers of Mulloway, I would be an absolute tragic. I would just spend way too much time chasing these things. There you go.
How good is that? Late afternoon, sun's about to go below those hills. And this has turned out to be an amazing day. You can have a crack for a Mulloway, but the reality is that for me, there's still a fish that I can't say, yeah, I'm going to catch one. So when you do it, you're like, I'll do everything right, I'll give it my best shot, but I don't have that knowledge and know-how of them to be going, yeah, I'm going to catch them. So when it all comes together 3 times, it's even better. Let's eat cold steak.
All right. Well.
You get it.
No, no.
Oh, this one feels like it's got a bit more weight. I know we're not done yet, but fish number 4, this is getting a bit silly. Come hither, young Mulloway. Oh, how's those head shakes on you? And the grunting and the groaning and the carry on. There we go. Fish number, what's that? 3, 4. Cool. Oh, stop. That's another male. Oh, don't. Please, just stop. Please stop. There you go. Hooks are falling out. We have ourselves another beautiful Mulloway, a male, that's again milting everywhere in my boat. I'll deal with the mess. Happy with that. There's a big gob on them. They're just made for munching big bait fish. You know what, Mulloway they are such a fussy creature. Why? Because they're so good at what they do. Feeding and just living and doing their thing. They're not a fish that needs to eat all the time, because when they decide to have a little bit of a feeding spree, they just get the job done. And then they'll just go back and mooch around and do Mulloway things and become incredibly difficult and annoying. I did not think today was going to go like this. So 1 or 2 tips I will give anybody who wants to catch their first Mulloway. It's all about, if you're fishing with bait, it's all about good bait, right? Look after it. Fresh is best with these guys. They love fresh bait. Yes, this squid has been frozen, but it was caught like a week ago. Okay. The other thing is, once I thaw the bait out, I'm looking after it. It's not just sitting on the bait board. It's getting put away where it's nice and cold, so it just stays in prime condition. And then you want to match your hooks to your bait and all that sort of stuff. Mulloway have got a big mouth, so big hooks are good. They tend to find their mark a bit better. So I've got 6 O's on this. I could easily go to bigger hooks if I wanted, but these baits aren't overly big, just a calamari ring like that. Make sure your baits are rigged well, hooks exposed, because they've got this great big like cavernous mouth that when their jaw shuts, behind their jaw it's like a big hole here. So your hooks need to find their mark. So if they're buried, you're really having a chance of missing the fish, because it'll suck the bait in, crush it, and if something's not right, try and spit it out. If your hooks are buried in the bait, you miss your opportunity. Let's get this back in. I might not have to stay out here till midnight tonight. we're sort of like, if I managed to pluck one more, that would just be stupid. So good.
We need to swap your mics. You've only got 10% battery left. Sure we could nearly get away with.
Hey?
Sure we could nearly get away with, but at the rate you're catching Mulloway, I don't want to tempt fate.
Oh, just in case we get a big one on. Like that. Went on. Oh. And again, did you see that that fish tore off? Click the reel in gear. Just let the rod do its job. Load up, get the hooks in. It's like they either grab a bait and they just tear off with it. They've obviously straight away felt something's not right, or they do like the last couple have, where they just the bait runner just starts like ticking. It's like they just grabbed the bait and just kept going in one motion. They haven't stopped. I don't think it's an overly big fish. I think it's the same sort of size. It just tore off like a big one. Maybe he's a little bit better. I don't know. Better grab the net. I find it hard to talk when I'm hooked up to these things. Even though we've got a few, you still don't want to lose them. See how even, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's not a lot of light left. But even when that fish is under the water, they're still like chromey coloured. They're still quite visible. That's that little tiny tip of a squid hook that I put out about 2 minutes, not even before this got eaten. I literally flipped it out. I don't even know if that bait made it to the bottom. All right, there we go. Circle hook on the jaw on that one. Pop that out, take that out. This one's got a bit of weight about it. It's heavy. I wonder if this is a female. There we go. Another nice one. Let's send it back. High five, people. All right, I thought I'd wrap up just while we have our last little freckle of light. I'm going to keep fishing, but anyway, this has been an insanely good session. Like, just mind-blowing. Could not have imagined it would have been like this. Okay, so it's fair to say I got totally spoilt with an afternoon of Mulloway fishing. Poor Caitlin had to stand there and watch me carry on and wind in all these fish. It's a fish she's always wanted to catch, so I've just gone, oh, that's all right, tomorrow afternoon, it's your turn. Let's see if we can make it happen. Alrighty, it's hot, it's windy. You want to catch a Mulloway?
I am yet to catch a Mulloway. It's been on my bucket list for a long time. I may or may not frequently get distracted by ribbon flathead. And I can't guarantee that won't happen again today, but we're going to try.
It will, because the one thing Caitlin said was, when I get a Mulloway, I want to say I did it. So guess what? We're fishing bait and lures, so you want to fish bait.
But I don't want to.
You get to do the cutting of the bait and the working of the bait rods.
I'm not a bait girl.
It'll mean so much more when you get one. I don't know, this looks as good as anywhere. Hopefully some fish will come rolling past.
Teach me a way, sturdy bait man.
So I'll just knock his head off.
Head bait?
Yep. And then
Do you want two
sort
rings?
of go rings that are like that thick. That's it. And then bait away.
All right, now I don't want to get roasted for baiting up wrong. Then you'd be like, oh, Caitlin, it's going to spin in the water. Sure, that's going to happen.
I'll do one, you do one. You know.
All right.
So I'll just go one in there, like that. So your bottom hook, top hook, just like that. Lots of hooks sticking out. That's how you want to do it.
Just like that, no big deal.
Make a bait fisherman out of you yet.
Oh, I don't know if you will though.
I think we will. That's it. And
Oh,
then the top
just
one.
go straight back that
Yeah,
way
I
then, right?
like to go reverse, but you can go two the same way. I like to go one way, one the other. Just lightly through. So you want to have lots of hooks sticking out. Like, I don't like to pin them down deep, but it's a tough bait, so it's going to just hang. There you go.
Survived.
Chuck it in the water.
Get out of here. Oh no.
Oh my God. We're off to a flyer.
Look, I'm just clearly, it's the universe's way of saying that I'm not meant to do this.
All
You're
right,
just
get him
a
out.
Mulloway on lures girl only.
Bait runner on.
Little flat
Put it in
down.
the holder, pull lever back, job done. And then punch that one back a bit.
All set.
Yeah, that'll do.
Mulloways.
You on?
It's only a tailor. Oh, if he's stolen my tail, certainly felt like it. Alright, how mangled are we? Oh, escaped without damage. Huzzah.
Probably because it was a Mulloway.
Get out of here. It was not a Mulloway.
Ooh, big head shakes. Nice one. Do you want to net it yourself or do you want me to do it?
Do I look like I have 6 arms, mate?
You have just got your first Mulloway.
Good lord.
How good is that? Good work. Well done.
We just
got it?
don't want him to flap and hurt himself, that's all.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
Nice. Good. Pretty heavy things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Job well done. That's such a big gob.
Got us in good nick too.
It is, isn't it? That's a ripper.
Wild.
Good work. Good work. All right, we better get it back.
Whoop.
Whoop. Oh,
He was going.
good work.
Got the Mulloway.
Job done.
How good is that?